self-care is not selfish. It's actually the biggest part of showing love that you could offer to your family, your friends, and your community.
As women, we nurture and take care of the world. And so it's just so important to make your health, your self-care numero uno. So
get around people who are going where you want to go and who are where you want to be. And that's exactly what I did. I wanted to be in real estate, so I got around people who were doing things in real estate that I wanted to do.
So you might not be able to move things around or change what happened to you, but if you can change the way that you see it and how you're reacting to it, there's a way.
Just do what you have to do. There's no excuse. This morning, I knew that if I didn't get up at 4 in the morning and clear out my emails and do everything that I needed to do.
You don't want the government to dictate or a judge to dictate how your hard-earned sacrifice and wealth gets distributed to your family and your loved ones.
Our culture is embedded in American culture. There are people who come to America and engage in American culture, which is Black culture. So Juneteenth is really about Black culture, and it's about celebrating us, celebrating the different diasporas of Black people, even the dialects.
At Amazing Media, we don't just create video content. We craft storylines, narratives, and memories that move people and grow brands. Whether you're a speaker, author, coach, or creative, we help you turn your vision into powerful, high-quality content that connects, converts, and leaves a lasting impression. From stunning video production and branding to unforgettable events and digital marketing, we combine strategy and storytelling to make your message unforgettable. So, are you ready to elevate? Your story deserves to be seen, heard, and felt. Let's make it amazing!
Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope you all are doing well and blessed and highly favored. We made it to the other side, Joe. Woo! I'm excited because Juneteenth is over. Y'all understand the amount of work and the amount of planning and just the toll that it takes on your body physically to put together an event of this magnitude. But I could not do it without my Lord and Jesus, who gets me through all of the things, and especially for bringing the people that he brought into my life to support me in doing this event as well, which is my amazing advisory board. And these spam people, if they don't leave me alone, we're going to fight, but it's okay. So I am blessed and highly favored. I hope you are as well. It is another amazingly great Thursday in July. Like we are in a whole new quarter now, and the summer is summering because it is heat waves all across the East Coast from the top to the bottom, from New York down to Georgia. So I hope you are doing your best to stay cool and hydrated. I got my water here. So I hope you have yours as well. So as you saw, we had some amazing sponsors. So you're going to see a couple of some commercials of our sponsors because we want to give them all the love because without them, we couldn't do what we do and making sure that we have what we have. So today, the month of July, we are going to be focusing on our youth entrepreneurs, our young people, y'all. And this was inspired by a couple of things. First of all, this young lady, the one who's about to join us on today, I've seen her be an entrepreneur from extremely young. I've known her mom now, I don't know, maybe about 7-8 years or so. And ever since I've known her daughter, she has been the extreme entrepreneur. Even before she had her own products that she was selling, she was hyping up other people's businesses and doing all of the things. So I know for sure that whatever she puts her mind to, she is going to go somewhere. And you will absolutely see that in a moment when you get to meet her. So entrepreneurship isn't just for building a business. And I want people to understand that there are so many facets that goes into entrepreneurship. Yes, it's great to have your own business. Yes, it's great to say I manage my own time and all of those things. But there also are a lot of sacrifices that go into building your own business, and to be a young entrepreneur, even more so, right? Because you're not working other than that, right? You're being supported by your family and your friends. But it is about believing in an idea. It's about believing in an idea that fixes a problem for other people. It's about taking the first step. It's about having the courage to turn creativity into something meaningful. And a lot of people may be creative and they may say, oh, I can make jewelry, I can make clothes. But the extra step in being able to tell people about it is the next part of the story, right? So today we are excited to welcome a remarkable young entrepreneur whose journey is already inspiring others. Naomi is a 13-year-old rising ninth grader. She is an artist, a crafter, and the founder of Dragons Amethyst, where she creates and sells handmade jewelry, accessories, and toys. Her entrepreneurial journey began at just 9 years old after volunteering with Juneteenth NYC. Look at that. Where she was invited to join the Building Young Moguls Youth Entrepreneurship Program and earned third place in their virtual business pitch competition. Since then, Naomi has continued to grow her business while showcasing her work as a Juneteenth New York City youth vendor. When she's not building her brand or attending school, she's enjoying drawing, crafting, and designing costumes, proving that creativity can become both a passion and a business. Today, Naomi reminds us that success doesn't depend on age. It begins with imagination, determination, and willingness to believe in yourself. Let's welcome Naomi Simmons to the stage. Hello, hello, my dear. How are you doing? Uh-oh. Let's get you on the stage.
Hello.
Here we go. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Well, it is glad to have you here. This is just going to be a conversation between you and I. There'll be a couple of people watching. But more so, I want to learn a little bit more about you. But I know you're no stranger to being confident, because ever since I met you, you have been the confident young one. And you have been an encouragement to my son, which will be on next week, and starting his business. So first and foremost, talk to us about what made you want to start your own business.
Well, what made me want to start my own business actually starts from a few different things, which is how I love to make how I craft a lot, and I have a lot of them around my house. I got to figure out something to do with them. So I decided to end up selling them for a lower price than others, because why not? Sounds fun. And there are a bunch of new things I've started to make recently over the years, like this little axolotl I made yesterday.
Oh, what is that?
It's a little axolotl.
Bring it closer to the screen. Oh, so what exactly is that?
It's like a small little axolotl minifigure that I made from polymer clay.
Oh. And so what does one do with that once they acquire it? So when they purchase something like that, is it do you envision it being a toy someone plays with? What do they call it? What's it called? With oh my gosh, when you have an animal
figurine?
I can't think of the word. Oh my gosh. What is it?
I'm guessing the word figurine. Like a figure?
Yeah, a figurine. Yeah. Okay. So tell me a little bit about Dragons Amethyst. What is it? What are some of the products that you sell?
Well, Dragons Amethyst is like a jewelry merchant toy store with a bunch of bracelets, earrings, necklaces. I've been starting to make these little stars. We have T-shirts. We have some of the new items that were going to come out soon are minifigures out of different pieces of clay, and they're stickers.
Jane.
I think that's about it. Oh, you're
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. There's a little delay. That's fine. When you were saying about some of the toys, I know one of the things I've seen you do,
your voice is cutting out.
can you share why you decided to go that route in making some of those items?
Why I went this route is because I started off like thinking maybe I can do a bunch of like mini crafts, like little toy figurines, but I didn't know how to figure those out at the moment. So I decided to start off a little simpler, where I think the first things I sold were rings, and these little foldable those little foldable poppets that I made that are origami, and stress toys. Those are the first 3 things I've ever sold at my mom's event. And I don't sell those little foldable poppets anymore. I probably should start back on those. And so I just went from there with more jewelry and stuff like earrings, necklaces, bracelets. Those are been some things that I started up afterwards.
Got it. And what has been the biggest challenge being an entrepreneur and in the last couple of years? What's been your biggest challenge?
I would say that people like taking advantage of how old I was. Like sometimes during events where I'm standing around, it's just me and my brother. They would come up to my table and think everything I made was free, ignoring the price sign, even though they do have a cost. So it's kind of annoying.
Interesting. And how did you handle those situations?
I would have to just tell them that it's not free and they have cost. Everything has a cost, and there's a sign that has all the prices and payment options. I think that's about all I've had to do.
Oh, how did you prepare to present at your first evening?
I can't hear you're cutting out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I said, what were some of the things that you did to prepare for your first vending event?
To prepare for the first one, when I had free time, I would just sit around in the room, put something on to keep me from getting distracted, and just sit there and crafting till I feel like I had enough stuff for the direct event. Like I would just make a bunch of stuff to make sure I'm prepared and ready to go.
Naomi, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm not sure. I think I went out. Can you answer the question again? What are some of the things that you did to prepare for your first vending event?
Yeah, I can repeat that. I would grab all the materials I needed from I would make sure I had everything I needed. The stuff I didn't have, I would make sure I had the money to go to the store and get those materials, so I would have everything I needed to get started. and I would sit in like a bigger room area or something like that. Put something on, like music or something, so I have something to listen to, and I would sit there and craft for the next few hours in my free time.
So I know that you are busy doing other things as well. How do you manage your time with your business, school, and extracurricular activities that you participate in?
Okay, so I would feel like school is my top priority to keep my good grades. First thing I would do is make sure I did all my homework. That's the first thing I would do. I would do homework. And then when I'm done with my homework, I would have the rest of my time for myself, and I would do business stuff and other things or like do some of my hobbies, which around when I'm done with my homework. And if I have an after school club, it will set a few things back a bit, because my after school clubs are like 30 minutes, but sometimes during those clubs I don't have much to do. So I will finish most of my work before I get home during after school clubs, when I get home from after school club. And I will go from the stuff that has to be done first to the stuff that has to be done the latest. So I don't have to stress about the stuff that has to be done first, because I did the stuff that I had to do latest first, if that makes sense. I think that's it.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard today. It's doing some weird stuff. I gotta switch to.
You need a full-time job for health insurance is actually a myth. As a travel nurse in New York, I used to get so stressed out about health insurance in between contracts until I found out about New York State of Health. They make it easier, more affordable, and are a trusted resource to accessing and managing your health insurance. And what's great is that there's a plan for everyone. And enrollment assisters and brokers are here to help online, by phone, or even help in person. So check out New York State of Health to learn more and stay up to date on your health insurance needs.
Let me ask you something. How long have you been doing the work, but still not living the life that you want? My name is Dr. Dre Cleveland, your personal power coach, and the founder of Girl, Get Your Life Together. I take Black women on a journey through healing, self-love, and self-mastery so that they can manifest the life, the dreams, the goals that they desire most. And I wrote this book, Black Girls Manifest, for the Black woman who's ready to stop wishing and to actually hold her dreams in her hands starting now. This isn't just a book. Black Girls Manifest is a transformation guide. Inside you'll find mirror work, mindset shifts, and real tools that will help you to release what's been holding you back so you can step into your next level. Because you look like you have it all together, but deep down you're still carrying emotional weight, self-doubt, and patterns that just won't break. This work is here to help you heal, to help you love yourself more fully, and to help you to become the version of yourself that the next level of your life is calling in. And if you're ready to go deeper, the 7-day mirror work activation will start you on this work so you can feel the shift instead of just reading about it. So visit getblackgirlsmanifest.com and start the activation now. Or you can see me at my booth and you can scan the QR code there. Either way, come see me because I want to see you in person and give you a hug and some encouragement, because your next version, she's waiting, but she's not coming unless you do.
At Amazing Media, we don't just create video content. We craft storylines, narratives, and memories that move people and grow brands. Whether you're a speaker, author, coach, or creative, we help you turn your vision into powerful, high-quality content that connects, converts, and leaves a lasting impression. From stunning video production and branding to unforgettable events and digital marketing, we combine strategy and storytelling to make your message unforgettable. So, are you ready to elevate? Your story deserves to be seen, heard, and felt. Let's make it amazing!
Used in countless movements intended to end the Black American struggle, the flag is simultaneously an indication of the advancements made and the work we still need to do to achieve justice.
Juneteenth places Black people in the center of conversation about freedom, what freedom means, and how it is realized in this nation. It serves as the nation's second Independence Day.
And it is that fight for human rights that we must make known. And not only just for one day, but every day and every moment.
Freedom, resilience, and the power of the African American community.
Juneteenth is both a celebration and a call for action. It is a time to reflect on the resilience of Black Americans and to recommit ourselves to ensuring that all New Yorkers thrive.
It is one thing eradicating physical bondage and slavery, but it's a different thing in equipping them with the economic means that they need in order to assimilate into the mainstream of this great country that we live in right now.
Juneteenth now has its rightful place as a nationally recognized holiday, recognized by a nation that can no longer turn away from its truth.
It is a great honor to stand here today in commemoration of Juneteenth, a day that holds tremendous weight for the African American community and our nation.
So the general order was the proclamation that was read when the troops got to Galveston, Texas. This was something that was to be placed on all of the doors of all of the churches, because back then that is the way that we communicated with each other.
Of who we are and what we went through. The mere fact that we are here still able to communicate in a civilized fashion talks about our resiliency.
All right, I am back. Thank you so much for your patience. And we figured you would go through a couple of commercials while you waited for me to change over. So thank you so much. And sorry about that, Naomi, as we dealt with computer issues. When computers work, they work. And when they don't, they don't. So the challenges with Wi-Fi. So I am back. We left off with you answering a question about how do you prepare and how you manage your schedule. So I'm going to go back a little bit to that. When you are preparing for a event, and you can tell us how many events, do you know, like how many events that you participated in since you started your business?
I've lost track, but I've known I've done your event twice. I've done my mother's event 2 to 3 times. 3 times. And then there were a few in between those, so maybe a bit more than 10. I'm not exactly sure.
Nice. So I know there was one situation that I remember vividly, and you can tell me what kind of inspired you to even do this, right? At one of the events, I think it was at Biz Savvy Artist Academy, there was a known artist that was there, and he had just finished speaking. And then when he got off the stage, you pretty much met him outside, and you encouraged him to purchase one of your products. Do you remember that?
A little bit. I think that might have been the same year, but I wandered around a lot around the entire place. I do like traveling.
And I think he gave you like $50 or something like that. Do you remember that? It was like okay. So what encouraged you to kind of because I know that you do that a lot, right? You don't wait for somebody to come to your table, right? And this is something that we teach our adult vendors. Like, you can't just sit behind the desk. You have to go in, you have to engage with your customers. What encouraged you, or what made you feel like that's something that you needed to do in order to engage with them?
I'm guessing, because I'm actually not entirely sure for that reason. I think it's mainly the fact that I don't like sitting still in the spot for way too long, being honest. I'm a person who likes to talk up in personal, converse with the others, talk to others, and I'm not the person to just wait for someone to come to me. I would be the first one to come over.
Have you found, I know that situation came in to be a benefit. Have you gotten people who have not been as receptive to you engaging them?
I feel like I have, but I honestly don't mind it that much. Like, I will talk to you, and if you don't want to talk to me,
I like that. It's like, okay, well, this is who I am. So, how do you feel like having your business has grown your confidence?
Well, it's helped with my talking skills a lot. And it helps me make me feel better about certain situations. Like, sometimes it feels like you don't, someone doesn't want you, but there's several people who will and do like you and want you around. So it feels like some people will want you to want to have you around, and some people will not, and that's fine. At least just think about the people who do want you around instead of the people who don't.
Absolutely. I love that. Just having a positive attitude about where you go, right? Because everyone is not gonna life is not made for everyone to like everyone. But knowing what rooms or what spaces are beneficial for you to be in, and what that you can just say, this may not be for me, kind of thing. I know you talked about your biggest challenge. What have you felt like was the easiest thing, or easiest part of being an entrepreneur?
The easiest part especially is making the products and having people come over and buy them, because I'm actually good at remembering prices, so I can tell you the prices if you don't see the sign, and then I can calculate them into the final price of what you're getting for the amount, because I can think of them about in a little bit.
Has this helped you in school, like with your math or things like that?
Yeah, I'm actually really good with math and science.
Awesome. Tell us about school. What is your favorite subject?
Favorite subjects is art and STEM, but but if we were talking about the core classes, that would be math and science, because those are the ones I'm best at.
Okay. Do you have an idea? You're going into 9th grade, so that's high school. And very soon, that means you're going to be starting college. And my oldest is now going into college this year. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is weird that I have someone this old at this point. But do you have an idea of what you would aspire towards when you go to college? Do you have a major or a field of study of interest?
There are actually a few things that I am interested in, since I am in a special program for high school, which is an early college. So I will take my high school classes, technically finish high school by 10th grade, and then in 11th and 12th grade, I will take college classes with my high school classes. So when I graduate with a high school diploma and an associate's degree in a course I took in the field I took. And I can pick a custom field or the fields I already have set. So I'm going to either do engineering or something in like drama, like theater.
Okay. Talk to us about some of your extracurricular activities since you brought up drama and theater. What are some other things that you're involved in?
I was in the drama club for 8th grade year. We did the Frozen production. Good job, everyone in cast and crew. And I was in art club, makerspace, GSA club, which was the LGBTQ community club. And I was in, I am in a probably enough, I was in like 5 clubs for the entire year, which was fun. Like 4 or 5 clubs. No, it was 4.
So you were doing a lot of clubs, and then you have extracurricular activities outside of school, correct?
Yep.
Don't you do some stuff too outside of school? What else do you do?
I am in band. I was in band, and I am in a Pokemon club as well as I was in Scouts, but I stopped doing that after a while because of how much it took from me. Time.
Got it. So out of all of the things that you do, which one do you feel like has prepared you the most? Maybe you can or cannot answer this question, but which one do you think is going to prepare you the most for your future?
I'm actually not sure if I actually, yeah, I'm not sure about that one. There are multiple clubs that that do help me for the future, like building things and like how to with art and stuff and makerspace. But other than that, I'm actually not sure.
Okay. Has any of the programs or extracurricular activities that you participated in helped you or inspired you with what you decide to sell at events or make?
I'm not sure about that one either, but I'm pretty sure that is a yes. Because in art club, we did make a bunch of things that I will plan on figuring out how to make them more efficiently and sell them in the future. But as well as in makerspace, some of the stuff I have on my table are things that that's something I did make in makerspace. Like my cash box, that's something I made during makerspace 7th grade year.
Nice. So are all of the things that you sell things that you have made?
Yeah. Well, yes. Except like the shirts are stuff I've is a logo I designed and then printed and then was printed out, and then the jewelry I have made with the help of some of my friends. But I did make most of those myself.
Got it. And just talking about that, who have been some people who have helped you along the way? Who have been individuals who have helped you?
So some of the people have been my brother Philip. He is here. Shout out to you, Phil. My friends, which include my friends Shay and Lily Sophia. There are a few others that I can think of that helped me out a lot, like with getting supplies and stuff, and helping me out with making products.
Awesome. Do you have someone who has been an inspiration to you with being an entrepreneur?
Well, my mother has been a huge inspiration. She's the one who helped me out with a lot of things, as well as some other entrepreneurs I met while I was helping out at their tables. They have been a big help to me as well.
What are some things that you have learned from them that stood out to you?
I would say like the way they set things. My mom helped me out with how you set things up so people can see them. I'm going to edit the way I have my tables because you can't really see them when I'm like eye level. So I'm going to work with that. And there are, as well as some things I've seen around. Like, I'm going to make a new sign for when we're around the tables, and it's like they could see the sign from here and what I have.
I like that. What's your favorite item to create?
My favorite, I would say bracelets and rings. Those are the fastest to make, and I can come up with the way to design those really quickly. Earrings are also fun, but I didn't make them as much when I was younger, because those were just a pain to make sometimes. Dress toys take a while, and necklaces are just time consuming.
Why are the necklaces, or I guess why are the earrings, what makes it difficult, like when doing the designs for them?
Okay, for the earrings, I think it's just putting them on the hook. Like I can pick the color palette really easily, but just putting them on the hook, like getting them to put on the hook was just is just difficult, and for some reason, just takes a while.
Hmm. And how do you decide which colors to make for your design for your items?
If I can be honest with you, it's just pick random colors that look nice together.
Would you say that that's something? Because I don't know if they still do this now, but I know we had they're very detail oriented and like learning about hues and learning about different colors and what colors go together. And yeah. Do you still have you pulled from that, or have you kind of drawn from your own personal inspiration?
If I can do it correctly, yes, it was from the art classes that I took, the art classes I took during the quarters I had those.
Okay. So moving forward, you're going into high school. Do you have what is in your 5-year plan for your business for Dragons Amethyst?
Well,
What?
I'm also so I want to like go into like the costume and props aspect of things I like to do. Like I do like making props and for like costumes and stuff, which is fun for me to do. So maybe I can spread into there as well as making more toys. Like I'm learning how to crochet and sew, so I might
Oh,
go into plushies as well.
oh, that sounds fun. Okay, crocheting and sewing. So I see. Are you looking to continue your business once you get into college and beyond?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it might go into like an Etsy shop at some point.
Mm. So you've been doing your homework. I love that. Um, when you are, I guess, outside of entrepreneurship, what are some of your aspirations and goals for life?
Goals. I definitely want to like get into something theater related, so maybe like a career thing for theater. Like, and other than that, I definitely want to graduate, get a master's degree in a course in a certain course, like textiles or something, and maybe a few other things. Like, I want to master several crafts. Like jewelry making has got to be one of them. Other and then that, maybe costume making, like cosplays and stuff, would be fun.
I can totally see that. Are you a behind the scenes type person, or do you want to be, or like both, where you're like designing the costumes and you want to be a part of it as well?
I would say a bit of it's a both thing. I do design my own costumes for Halloween, but then I will also wear them and just
What?
walk around in them for fun.
So this is now okay. So you do your own costumes for Halloween as well. Um, what have been some costumes that you've made? Any particular costume
No.
idea?
Well, I'm doing certain like a game character for this year, but the last three I've been doing like a costume I designed from scratch. It's always been like a creepy costume because I like Halloween sometimes. It's fun to just scare people for no reason.
Okay. And what got you into doing the designs for your costumes?
Other than designing my costumes, because I can draw something scary if I wanted to. It's a mix of just seeing how Halloween costumes can suck, like they look really bad. But it's like if I make it myself, it definitely could look better.
Got it. Have you done costumes for anybody else, like your brother, or a
This year,
friend?
yeah, I've made myself a costume as well as I'm working on one for my older brother too.
Okay, look at you expanding yourself. I love that. Um, you were saying something that I wanted to ask you a question about. Oh, and it just lost me. Um, I wanted to ask you about travel. Are you interested in traveling at all? Is that something that you desire to do at some point?
Yeah, traveling actually does sound a bit fun for me to try out at some point because I do go down to Georgia every year, but I'm doing there's a trip I'm going down for like 3 days down to Jamaica, which is something new because I've never been there. But yeah, I am going down to Georgia during August for like a week or two.
Absolutely. And I know you come down often to do, what do you look forward to whenever you do you enjoy?
Could you repeat that? You cut off a little bit.
Did you hear me? Okay. Yeah, no problem. A call came in on my side. So I said, when you're doing a vending event, what are some things that you look forward to?
For vending events, maybe new opportunities and new friends I can make while I'm there, as well as thinking of like while I am at events, I will think of a new idea I want to try out for an event, and I will think of a price while I'm there.
You said you'll think of a price while you're there?
Sometimes I will just come like the stars. I will think of a suitable price for while I'm over there. And then I do like to make customs while I'm there, so I do bring my beads with me. So it's like, if you don't find one you like and you do like the thing, I will ask you if you want a custom piece of jewelry or a star, because I've done some. Like this year while I was I made a Pikachu themed star for someone who asked to see like a Pikachu themed one. It was pretty fun to make.
That's cool. So you do custom as well, and you do it on the spot?
Yep.
That's pretty dope. So how long does it take you to make each of the items that you make?
Necklaces, dress toys, and earrings take the longest for like 20 minutes. Bracelets only take less than like 5. They can take less than 5, depends on how long. Rings are a little smaller, so maybe around 5 minutes.
I know you had the stress balls. Is there at one point, and I remember when you first started, I think you were trying to figure out how to best do the stress balls. Has there things that you have learned along the way in making your products better or improving the quality of the products?
Yes, as in stress toys, if it's harder to fit stuff into the base of it, don't do it, because you can only fit less of it, and you're gonna see all the extra empty space. So those are not a good idea. Just put something in there that is easy to fill up with, so it takes less time and you can fill it up a bit more.
What have you used that you found to be successful for you? And what were you using before?
Those have been the secret, but one thing that doesn't work is modeling clay. That is hard to get in there.
So you were using modeling clay before, and I love the proprietary information. So would you say that is something that is a signature for your business?
Yep. Like someone asks what's in there, I can say it's non-toxic, but it's a business secret. For one of those.
I love that. I love the fact that you have that. So is your business trademarked? Are you looking to I know you said you're looking to put it on Etsy and do things like that. Are you looking to kind of trademark the business and brand it in other ways as well?
Yeah, I'm planning to do that at some point, so it's like not like nobody can steal my business idea that I've created for years. You can't steal that one. That's mine.
Yeah. Do you think? Yeah, absolutely. And unfortunately, in this world is not very kind, and people do steal ideas and things of that nature. So, like I said, I love the fact that you are in a space of knowing what knowing about being proprietary, right? Having something that is specific just to your business and your brand. so that people have to come to you in order to get it and not, try to make it on their own. I know I was talking to you maybe last year about doing workshops and trainings. Like, is that something that you've ever considered for your business? Like being able to do a workshop or a training where you're teaching other people how to make jewelry?
Not really, because I have not thought of how to do a workshop. I feel like workshops and things like that is more of my mother's thing than mine.
Okay.
But yeah, I have heard of workshops, but I've never planned on doing them myself.
Okay. Awesome. What about if you were to pay it forward to someone else that's younger than you that wants to go into becoming an entrepreneur? What are some things that you would share with them that they should do to prepare themselves?
For like do a service or a product that you would love to do, because it's not something if it's something you don't want to like to do, you would not want to do it for long, and then at some point you would just end up ruining things because you don't want to do it, and you would try to do it as lazy as possible. So I would say do something you want to do instead of something you don't, and you could sell for a lot more. Do something that would make you happy, because then you just feel like you're doing just doing more work than you have to.
Got it. If there was something that you can do differently when you first started your business, what would that be?
I would say make sure because advertisements are taking a while to make. Make a template for an ad so you don't have to do too much on don't overdo it. So if you overdo it, the background's going to distract you a bit more. So do a simpler background and turn that into a template for the rest of your ads. So it's a lot faster to make them because I have so much inconsistent posting.
Now, talking about marketing, how do you promote or let people know about your business?
I mostly stick to Instagram, so I do post on Instagram every once in a while with pictures or little designs I've made. And then I also will take a picture while I'm at an event and just have it pop up I'm at this location for this event. More information about it, for how long I'm probably going to be there or something. I am honored to be here. So why don't you come over and come see me or something?
Awesome. So what is your next event that you're going to be at?
There is going to be an event in July. I have signed up for. I hope I get to be a vendor there. It's going to be at it's a Hurt Gemso event. There will be more information on my Instagram that I'm going to post at some point before the event. Instead of just doing the day of.
And share with us what your Instagram handle is so that people can follow you.
My Instagram is dragons_amethyst. If you need to talk to me about anything, my email is info@dragonsamethyst.com.
Okay, look, you already got your own URL. I love that. A lot of people don't have that as businesses. So you are well on your way, Naomi. There's so many things that you have shared that I am inspired, and I hope others are inspired as well. I see in the chat we have a couple of comments. Uh-oh, if I get my screen on. So the stress toys are much needed in today's society. So some encouragement there and being able to keep doing that. She was definitely working during the event. So somebody was talking about you being able, I think this is Asha. She said that you were definitely working during, I'm assuming the Juneteenth event, right? You were doing some jewelry. And then Rice Global says that would be great fundable mentoring program for Juneteenth NYC vendors, mentor the young entrepreneurs. Oh, interesting. What are your thoughts about that?
I actually wouldn't mind that. It would definitely be a fun thing to try out for once, because I have never done that. Being a mentor, because my brain will not work sometimes. But it will be a fun thing to try.
We are about to close up, and this has been really fun. An hour goes by really fast. But I have two more questions. One is about your social media. Do you come up with the ideas on your post and what you want to have posted on your social media page?
Yeah, sometimes it will be just a random idea I come up with and be like, I'm gonna just post this for today, and then come up with something another day with something I don't even know.
Okay. And how often do you post on social media?
Social media, that's a random thing. I actually don't know how often I post. It's not too often because it's usually something random. I feel like I'm gonna make a post soon to post on my Instagram. I will think of something new soon to post.
Well, after getting all of this exposure and being on here and having people listening, I hope you do post very soon so that people can engage with you and keep you encouraged. Um, my last question that we ask everyone who joins us on for this session is, what does Juneteenth mean to you? So I know you've been a part of Juneteenth for a little while. And yeah, just share with us what Juneteenth means to you.
Well, Juneteenth means for me a day that I can be free and express myself with no problems, because some in the past it was like you can't, it's like you have to do whatever someone tells you. It's like I can be my own person for once, and you can't tell me what I can and cannot do.
I love that. Well, thank you very much, Naomi. Is there anything that I didn't ask you that you wanted to share with the community?
I would say for my next post, I'm going to maybe do like come up with a few ideas for me to sell in my business at some point, because I'm thinking of new things for my next event. So maybe I can do like making something for like pick something, and you can like comment down below, and I will make a poll for what I'm going to sell next.
I
Like,
like that.
what do y'all think I should do for my next post?
I'm excited. Well, I'm excited about the growth of your business and where it will be in the next couple of years. I am proud and excited that I have been able to see the humble beginnings of the business and see every year how the new products that you have and just all of the growth that you've experienced. So thank you for thinking it not robbery to join us and to share a little bit about yourself and to encourage others who might be thinking about this journey, and to let them know that it is possible. All they have to do is dream, right? And it sounds like you are definitely a dreamer, but not just a dreamer, a doer, someone who actually puts action to the thoughts that come into your mind. So kudos to you, Naomi. Congratulations.
Thank you for
And
having me here.
you are very welcome, and good luck again on all of the events. I hope that you, as we say in business world, go out there and make some money. Okay. So that you can pay for that college tuition that is going to be coming up soon. So I'm going to put you backstage while I close this out. Thank you again.
Bye. Well, I appreciate having me.
You are welcome. Let me see. I'm working on two computers because my computer, my phone, like life be just happening. I thank you all for sticking with us. I hope this was a blessing to you as it was a blessing to me as well. I really enjoyed the experience, and July is all about our young people. So we're going to be interviewing a couple of young people throughout this month. We have some open slots. So if you have a young person in your life, or you know someone who is an entrepreneur and you think this will be a great space for them to be able to share and encourage somebody else, like at the end of the day, empowerment is about encouraging someone else, letting them know that it is possible, letting them know that whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve, that you have a community around you to support you, and that you're not doing it alone. Nothing that we do is alone. God didn't make us to do anything alone. He made us to be in community. And that is what Juneteenth NYC is all about. It is about community. So again, we thank you for joining us for our Juneteenth festival that we had a couple of weeks ago. We hope that you stay locked in to our social media page and to our websites to see all of the new things that we'll have rolling out in the next couple of months. And to see all of the recaps for the things that you weren't able to attend while Juneteenth was happening, because there was so much going on. Like there was so much going on. So we are going to be highlighting our community partners, our kids area, our vendors, our youth vendors, our performers, our fashion show. We had a competition, our parade, our virtual summit, like all of it. Black Kings, like all of it is going to be showcased throughout the coming week. So stay tuned. And again, we thank you. We love you. I'm Athenia Rodney, CEO and founder of Juneteenth NYC. And we pray that you have a great weekend and happy 4th, everyone. Even though I know everyone is like, oh, we don't celebrate the 4th. Juneteenth is our 4th. It is still the space in where we want to pay honor and homage to the country that we helped to build, right? We helped to build this country. And so I'm just as proud about 4th of July as I am about Juneteenth because we built it. So be proud, go out there, enjoy yourself, and spend time with family. Make memories. Love you. Happy Juneteenth. Happy 4th. Bye, everyone.
You need a full-time job for health insurance is actually a myth. As a travel nurse in New York, I used to get so stressed out about health insurance in between contracts until I found out about New York State of Health. They make it easier, more affordable, and are a trusted resource to accessing and managing your health insurance. And what's great is that there's a plan for everyone. And enrollment assisters and brokers are here to help online, by phone, or even help in person. So check out New York State of Health to learn more and stay up to date on your health insurance needs.